Hey guys, just thought I'd show you this new app that I started playing with here. It's totally awesome, super easy to use, and works really quickly. I'm obviously no designer, so you got to bear with me on the design aspect of this. I'm more of a dev kind of guy. My VA is going to have a field day with the software, but I'm just kind of playing with it here. And you'll see how easy it is to connect it into Pabbly Connect. It'll just blow your mind. Basically, we have an image. This is what I like to do is I like to make a announcement to the whole company when a salesman makes a deal. So we have a Slack channel that's basically solely made for the purpose of congratulating people for all kinds of stuff, birthdays, work anniversaries, anything like this. And we like to congratulate people and keep people motivated, and it really helps with the process. And so this is just an automated way of doing this, and it's just brilliant, and I really enjoy it. The concept here, you have a very basic image, right? There's an image here. These are all text fields. So it's the salesman's name, just sold whatever package they sold, and the customer name. And each one has this, it's a custom kind of label to it. It just helps with the API stuff later on. Super simple. Everything's dynamic, so you have to also, when you get into the API stuff, let's start with this. Here's your post. This is the API command that you're going to be running here, and you can kind of play with it here, right? So just as an example, the name of the package, let's just change the text to VIP marketing service, whatever. The name, so this is the profile, so who's the profile, whose profile is this going to be. We'll leave this at the default for now. The name of the salesman name, whatever. Just sold. I mean, I'd like it to be static, so maybe they'll add an option to stay, keep it static. But instead of giving this lorem ipsum stuff, we're just going to say just sold. And the customer name, let's say it's Master Customer Incorporated or whatever. Send request, make sure that all kind of does what it's supposed to, and it does. See, it makes this little image. You can view it here. Just make sure it does what you want it to do. You can create obviously every aspect of this thing. The background image, the colors, you can change anything you like inside here, right? If you wanted to turn this, black or whatever, blue. Yeah, super simple. Very useful. Now, just like the technical part, you you're making a post request to Pabbly Connect, right? So you want to come over to, let's go over here. You want to get to the documentation, so it's DynaPictures.com, and then docs. You just want to see how you're going to do your API request. So we're going to come to image generation. So you're making a post request to this /UID. So you come into Pabbly Connect. I already have it tied into our built-in size CRM. So this is kind of the stuff that comes out, fairly generic at the moment. Just profile pictures, basically all the fields we had from before. You're going to come in here. You're going to make an API request. Right, API by Pabbly. We're actually going to do a custom request. You can probably do this otherwise, but I just like using this one. Post, endpoint URL. You take this, you need the UUID, which I'm assuming is this. Oh no, yeah, here it is. That's right. The payload type is JSON. Authentication we'll get to in a second. So if I come into the API console here, I'm going to copy this whole body, just drop it inside here. I Control-Shift-V just so it takes out any shift, like formatting or whatever. Sometimes that plays games with the way Pabbly does stuff. And then you need to authenticate. So the bearer API key, it's authorization bearer. So you come inside authentication, Choose bearer token. Now I'm guessing this would be inside here somewhere. Yeah, there's my API key. Gonna have to. Okay, so let's just test it with the default stuff. Make sure everything works okay. Here's the image URL outputted. Yeah, looks good. So now we're going to swap out all the details that we need. So canvas, the name canvas stays the same. Name package, this package here, we're going to delete that, and the service. Color stays the same. Yeah, border. You can change all these things if you want to change the colors and things. The profile picture, I'm just going to take this cat image out, replace it from the profile picture. The name, is this the salesman's name? John Q. Salesman. Just sold. We're going to, again, this is static, so we're going to just hard code it in here. Just sold. Customer name. And there you go. Save and send a test request again. Let's open this up. Look at that. There's our big announcement. Obviously, I'll give my designers a heads up and they're going to actually make something nice and pretty. But this is the concept. And now you can just take Pabbly Connect and you want to send it to Slack, you want to send it to a company Microsoft Teams account, you want to do whatever it is that you want to do, it's all right here. Let's say Slack. I don't even know if this is configured, to be honest. Send a channel message with image. And there you go. I mean, it's just so simple, right? I mean, I'm not going to do that at the moment. But yeah, I mean, you can take that image and send it in an email, a company email. If you have a company WhatsApp account and you have a WhatsApp Facebook API key, super simple. Can't get any easier than that. Really enjoying the software. It's so far so to the point and so easy to use. Highly recommended.